Hi everyone. People all over the world just love cats. And no wonder, because how can you stay indifferent seeing this cutie-patootie? Besides, we've been living with them side by side for about 9,000 years now. As a result of this long-term relationship, not only love, but many superstitions and legends have appeared. For example, a black cat crossing your path meaning bad luck. Many would just stop and go some other way, and some idiots might even throw something at the poor animal. There is also an expression saying that you shouldn't look a cat straight in the eyes. However, no one has ever explained the reason. So, let's find out what it is all about. Let's get it on. In different times and in different cultures, depictions of cats have been very controversial. For example, according to an Egyptian legend, all felines are descendants of a goddess named Bastet, who was usually depicted as a human female with a cat's head. According to Egyptians, Bastet had a connection with the other world and could talk with the spirits of the deceased. Thus, she was on the edge between the two worlds. It was thought that if you look at her eyes, you could see the afterworld. And if you stared for too long, your soul would go to a place from which no one's ever returned. That's why Egyptians never looked at the goddess, and on the contrary always lowered their eyes when she was around. In medieval Europe, cats started to scare the shit out of everyone. That age is famous for its witches. Just remember all the movies about them, many of which are based on real stories. Well, if we take on faith what historians say. We're not sure whether it's mere luck or if cats really possess some supernatural features, but somehow these wiggle fluffs became witches' favorite pets. It was considered that witches used cats to communicate with evil spirits and boogeymen. There were also rumors about a cat's mysterious look, being able to bewitch or even kill anyone who looked at it. That's why in the age of the Holy Inquisition, witch hunters not only chased witches, but also their pets, burning them together brutally. In Japan, in the days of samurai, attitude towards cats was also ambiguous. Superstitious Japanese distinguished two different supernatural cats, the bloodthirsty werewolf cat, Nekomata, and its antipode, the cat of luck and happiness, Maneki Neko. Nekomata is a scary, bloodthirsty creature, capable of killing and eating whoever infuriates it or just gets in its way. Folklore fantasy depicts this creature as a beautiful woman with a cat tail. It was believed that if the woman died because of her husband being violent or unfaithful to her, she would reincarnate as a werewolf to avenge herself. This belief was so strong that they used to cut tails of the poor animals so that the spirits of the dead couldn't get back for a violent payback. Maneki Neko is completely the opposite of the werewolf cat. The legend reads that once upon a time there was a girl with a cat. When she ran out of means of subsistence, she said to him, "Sorry, but I have nothing to feed you. I have to let you go." Wait, don't cry, listen to the whole story first. At night she saw her pet in a dream and he said to her, "Don't cry and don't worry. Make a statuette of me and sell it and you'll be okay." In the morning, the girl made the figurine of a welcoming cat, because why not? She had nothing to lose. And sometime after, a random passerby bought it for a decent price. And ever since, no matter how many statuettes she did, she always sold them all out. And this is how she managed to escape poverty. Meanwhile, the cat and its welcoming paw became an international symbol of luck. There is every likelihood that this fuss about cats aroused because of their inviting look. Oh, those beautiful whirlpool eyes sparkling wickedly in the night. Really fascinating. So why can't you look in their eyes? There is a scientific answer, and without any mysticism in it. They may be home pets, but they are still animals. If you've ever watched TV shows about animals in the wild, then you know that when you look directly at them, they take it as an aggression. Therefore, even your little ball of fur can react unpredictably if you start a staring contest with him. Your pet won't necessarily attack you, but why risk and bring out the beast hiding inside your whoopee? So, you better not stare at your cat's eyes. Well, let's admit it, they can't really hurt you, but they can take revenge on your favorite slippers. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks, and we'll be right back to you as fast as we can.